this is Susan from RealFoodRealFrugal.com. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about Thieves Oil. Thieves Oil was one of the items that I told you about that I carry in my Essential Oil Basic Care Kit. It's really a great oil, and I want to tell you a little bit about Thieves Oil. Thieves Oil was discovered in the 15th century during the Black Plague. There were thieves who were going into homes and robbing the homes and robbing the bodies, and they weren't getting sick. Well, eventually they were caught by the king's men, and the king gave them a choice. They could die at the stake, be burned at the stake, or they could reveal their secret, and of course they revealed their secret. Now, Thieves Oil is a blend made up of 5 different essential oils. There's cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, lemon, and rosemary. And those are the 5 oils that are used in Thieves Oil. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about each of those oils so you can kind of understand how they work together to make this really great product. Okay, cinnamon is the first oil that is in there. It's great for treating coughs, colds, and the flu. It's good for treating viral infections of all sorts. It supports the digestive system, and it relieves just overall discomfort. And it also has antimicrobial properties. The second oil is clove oil. And clove oil is really good for treating nausea and stomach ailments of all sorts. It's really good for infections. In fact, you hear about people using clove oil on an infected tooth. It's also analgesic, which helps to cut the pain, and it's also an antiseptic. The third oil is lemon, and it's really good for treating sore throats as well as digestive problems of all sorts. It's really great for when you're running a fever. It helps to treat a fever. It's astringent and antiseptic, and it also is very uplifting and energizing. Eucalyptus is the 4th oil, and it's a big one. It does a lot of really great healthful things. It helps treat a sore throat, cough, colds, and flus, bronchitis, sinusitis, skin infections of all kinds. It's also really good for treating aches and pains. It's an antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial, and it also is an immunity booster. The final oil is rosemary oil, and it's really good for treating headaches, fatigue, skin infections, muscular aches and pains. It's also a decongestant and an analgesic as well. It's also uplifting and energizing, and it's also an immunity booster. So as you can see, each one of these oils, these individual oils, are really good, but when you combine them all together, they just really do amazing things. Thieves Oil is antiseptic, which means that it prevents germs and infections from spreading. It also is a great disinfectant. It is over 99% effective at killing bacteria. And it also combats antibiotic resistance. Now, when you think about it in the past, we've been warned there are lots of germs and infections that are becoming immune to our antibiotics because we overuse antibiotics. So this is a great way to do a lot of the same things that the antibiotics do that will not breed antibiotic-resistant diseases. So how do you use Thieves Oil? Well, one way is you can mix a little bit of the oil in with some aloe vera gel, and you can use it as a hand sanitizer. That's really great for this time of the year when the colds and the flus are going around. You can also use it, create disinfectants with it. You can mix it with a little bit of water and spray onto your surfaces to disinfect the surfaces. You can also use it to add to your homemade soaps. If you use like a liquid Castile soap like Dr. Bronner's, you can add it to that to use for disinfecting your hands and things like that. You can use it in all of your cleaners, your homemade cleaners made with vinegar and these different things like that. So it's really good for that sort of thing. You can also use it as to protect your skin against germs and illness. You mix it with a little bit of a carrier oil, such as grapeseed oil or coconut oil, and you can spread it onto your skin and massage it into your skin, and it will prevent your skin from infections. You can also use it onto the bottom of your feet with a little bit of the carrier oil for a reflexology. You put it at certain points, and that they help with the colds and the flus and different parts of your body. An example of using it on your skin, my husband several summers ago had a problem with getting staph infections. He works in an unair conditioned barn, and at the time it was part of the barn was the shop and part of the barn was a horse barn, and so he was getting these staph infections, and he was getting these really big boils all up and down his arms, and we were constantly having trouble with it. Well, we started to treat his skin with the Thieves oil, and that absolutely disappeared, and he has not really had a staph infection since then. So Thieves oil is really, really good stuff, and I can't recommend it high enough. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to answer it. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you'd like our YouTube channel right up here. And we'd like to invite you to come by and visit us on my blog, realfoodrealfrugal.com. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye-bye.